This device is a Nexus 7, also known as a Google Play, and I want to connect this device to my 3M Cloud library with my public library. So first I want to check if there is an app available that will let me access the 3M Cloud library directly. So I go to my App Store and I'm going to do a listing, do a search of the apps and type in 3M. See if there's the 3M Cloud library right at the top of the list. I select that app. I'm then going to install the app. I have to accept and download. And that app is now being downloaded. You can tell up here it shows my progress of what's happening with that application. So it'll take just a couple minutes to download. And we see that the 3M Cloud library has been downloaded. It's now being installed. And as soon as the installation is done, I see the 3M icon that I can click on. It launches the app on my Nexus 7, which is an Android device. And I first need to set up my initial information. This is a one-time task, but I do need to authenticate with my library. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my library ID and PIN. And once I type that information in, I go ahead and see that the end user license agreement comes up. I scroll through that and agree. And I'm now ready to log into my 3M Cloud library. It's logging into my public library, and I get a list of items that are new this week as well as bestsellers. It takes a little bit. You have to be patient for the covers to load. They do load a little bit faster if you go into list view. So I'm going to head into list view on the nonfiction and see what books are available. And here's one I wanted to read, Drift by Rachel Maddow. So it's ready to put on hold, not available, so I can't check that one out. Let me see what is available. Oh, this one, In the Garden of Beasts by Eric Larson. I'm going to check that book out. So I click on checkout and it shows me a little bit more about the book. I now check out, which is downloading the book to my Nexus device. And once it's downloaded, it's then in my bookshelf, and as the file is totally downloaded, it's going to launch because it assumes that I probably want to start reading the book that I'm currently downloading. And you can see that there is a progress bar here, and if I look, it shows that it's transferring, and now it has completed that transfer. And I can then read that book on my device. So you see that if your e-content provider does provide an app that you can run on either an Android, iOS, or a Windows platform, you do have a nice built-in interface to directly connect and start reading that content available on your device. So I head back to my bookshelf, and I can keep track of all of the items that are in my 3M Cloud library.